Hey there guys, Bowman Hamster here, and we are going to be taking a look at a Sparrow game of mine. This was the last game that I played. Now for those of you that know me, you know that I main support class, which is why for all the viable support classes I've put build on my channel. But noticeably recently, as a support, it becomes very frustrating when your ADC couldn't hit the broadside of a barn. And unless you go damage on your support, which I don't like doing, I like being a pure support, so that in theory your ADC goes pure damage, then you're going to have a hard time winning the game. So I decided that I would start playing ADC. Now, I don't like Grim. I don't like his abilities. His ultimate is too easy to counter by someone jumping in front of it or mitigating it with armor. I do not like Twin Blast. He is a one-trick hero. He's very fast at hitting, and I don't like being fast at hitting. I like hitting and being powerful. Murdoch, at the moment, because my screen is broken. For those of you who don't know, my screen is broken. I cannot see the targeting reticule properly. So it becomes very hard for me to aim his ultimate, so he's a bit useless to me. So I decided to go for some Sparrow. So this is the Sparrow gameplay here. I will be releasing this deck as well after this match, so you guys can take a look at that. I will be editing it slightly. I went for a Wing Carver blade to start off with. I will be changing that. But the most important thing to realize here, guys, is how to slow push. How to rotate with your heroes. And that's what I'm going to be talking about in this match. Now, as you can see, we've got a lot of wards over here from these guys, and over our side, even though our Muriel has gone for a ward first, she hasn't even she's put it down here. I thought she was going to ward this, go back and teleport and get something that was going to help me, but she didn't. So I'm playing very cautiously here, because I'm very much aware that my support has no support items. She's got nothing that's going to help me, basically. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to sit back, I'm going to farm. Now, because there's an Aurora on the other team, I'm going to be picking up my Hunter's Guile nice and early, because that counters both her ultimate and her frost ring. I can't remember what it's called. This is a fairly passive kind of laning stage. It was nice. I'm constantly checking the map to see if this ward over here is picking up anything. Yeah, I'm very much aware that obviously we haven't seen the jungler yet, and it's a Chimera, and Chimeras are notorious for just being able to jump on an ADC's face and blow them up. So what this support is doing really annoys me as an ADC. Now, people have different play styles. For me, I want to keep Aurora from getting her level 5 for as long as possible, okay? Now, what this means for me is not actually killing the creep wave, because all you do is you push the creep wave into their tower. Yes, it takes the tower early, but people don't rotate like they should. So all you're doing is you're basically giving Aurora free XP. What I would have liked to have done was kept the creep wave up here, which I could have done, and just stopped her getting her level 5 early. Luckily, I get my Hunter's Guile before anything really starts happening. Oh, so she's down to about 10 health there. Look at that. 45 health. I just missed with my my right click. So realizing that Chimera was hanging around the corner, I just back up. I decided to go back and start stacking up the damage. So we've got a full wing carver blade there now, so 36 power. That's 36 extra damage to my auto attack now, so my auto attack's doing about 89 damage, I think it is, give or take. So we've got 21 last hits in 5 minutes. It's not the greatest in the world, but it's better than I've seen some of them. CS is our ability power, carb power even, is exactly the same as the enemy ADC. So that's fine, and I've already been back to base once, which is good. He's gone for wards first. Interesting. Not sure that he needs the mana, but okay. I've just gone for attack damage and attack speed. So I'm constantly looking at the map, seeing if I can see where the enemy is. Because I can see the Chimera in the middle, I can quite happily just sit here. So we're always looking to gather information around the map to see what's happening. So again, yeah, I can still see Chimera in the middle of the map. That's fine, that's no problem. And we'll just keep it farming up to 30, 36 minion, 37 now. Not doing too bad on the old CS front. 11 card power to 11 card power. Looks like his Magus Ward isn't slowing him down that much. Although look, he's spent 8 card power, whereas I've only spent 6. And we're managing to I'm managing to keep up with him. So we saw the Chimera coming in here from the left-hand side because of this ward. Okay, this is a fairly nice little ward there that our support's put there. This has really kind of ostracized their Chimera. Chimera needs a good early start, and if he doesn't get a good early start, then he is pretty much useless, because all that happens in mid to late game is he jumps on someone and you blow him up. And as you can see, the Chimera is 0-0-0. What? How do I have an assist when there's no kills? Strange. Strange. Is there any way to see your CXP meter? Yeah, bro. It's this down here. This orange thing on the left-hand side here. That's my CXP meter. That's my XP meter. XP. And a weird orange botch thing. That's the CXP. Oh, CXP per minute. Oh, per minute. That's a very good question. There is, but you have to change it in the options. And I'm not going to do that in the middle of this video. But I do get to 60 card points before anyone else. So you see, we're one ahead of him now. So I've got my Hunter's Guile here, because I was just waiting for her to jump on me and use her ultimate. And I was pretty sure that our Muriel, based on the fact that she started without any support items, would not have a right. So you see, I use my Hunter's Guile now. No, there we go, to get rid of the slow debuff. So I can use that on Chimera. Chimera is only good if he hits you. So if you use your Hunter's Guile, it removes his slow buff, which means you can get away from this. I felt fairly safe this game, so I didn't bother going for a blink. I didn't feel like I needed to. Their Aurora and their Chimera just didn't seem to gel. So we're going to go back now. Countess DC'd here, and I was thinking, oh no. Oh no. It's going to be one of those games. So we got our second Wind Carver blade here. We're starting off, we've got 2 Wind Carver blades, each with 3 1-point minor strikes in, and a Hunter's Guile just to remove all the debuffs for when I get attacked by someone like Chimera or Aurora. So I'm quite happy to stay in lane. I'm very much aware that I've got a 30-second cooldown on this. So you see, I kind of step back a little bit. Just to make sure that I don't get hit by our ultimate. And then you'll see I man up a little bit once we get in a position that this is on cooldown. Because what I want to do is I want to bait in her ultimate so that I can just shoot her in the face. And it's really funny when you see Auroras kind of hit you an ultimate. So I see this fight going on, so I've rotated. I made sure that I've killed enough amount of creeps that this is going to push out by itself. We come in and we see what we can do. So just going in, this was a really good fight, a nice little rotation there. Brilliant ultimate from Gideon, nice rock from Gideon, and there we go. That small rotation, and you see my creeps are pushing out. Yeah, so if we go back a little bit. Okay, so you see what I do here is I make sure before I rotate, right? Here we go. You'll see, okay, if we look at this point here. Okay, we got 1, 2, 3, 4 melee creeps against 4 melee creeps, 1 ranged and 1 ranged, okay? Now, I'm seeing this fight happen. So my choices are stay here and farm, rotate, okay, to go help out with the fight that's happening over here. Or what I do, and you'll see this, I kill one of the minions. Now what this does, by killing one of the minions, it starts what is called a slow push. Now this slow push, what this means is that my minions are going to slowly go down this lane. Okay? If I rotate here, there is a chance that these minions are going to go into the tower, okay, and start doing tower damage to this tower, and I don't want that. I don't want that. I want to make sure that my tower stays alive. So what I choose to do is I choose to take out one of these minions, okay. It takes about 2 or 3 seconds before I rotate to join in with the fight. Now what that does is it protects this lane at the same time that it allows me to do the rotation. Now what you've got to always do, guys, is no matter, even if your teammate is picking really bad fights, you've got to go and help them. Okay, this is the whole point of this being a team game. Okay, so you see here, look, took those 2 out, right? Okay, rotate. So you see it's 3 melee minions against 2 melee minions, 1 ranged, 1 ranged. Okay. So now I know that my creep lane is going to push, and you'll see that these will slowly start pushing down this lane. Okay, this allows me to rotate nice and safely, start doing damage, and then our Countess comes in, doing the perfect thing, going straight for the ADC, which is brilliant. I drop my ultimate, and we're going to start just dishing out the damage. Okay, and if Gideon's rock hadn't hit, you'd see my right click would have hit her there. Okay, now I see over here that the lane is pushed out over here. Knowing that everyone is okay in the middle, I decide to rotate over here to take out these minions over here. Now again with this, I took out the big ranged minion at the back, the siege minion, because that basically deals damage to the tower. The rest of these will aggro onto creeps and will aggro onto me. So what I'm doing is I'm making sure that this tower is not taking any damage. Now I'm at half health. Most people would have gone back, but what I want to do is I want to create a slow push. So I am going to take out this back creep minion. Okay, take that out first. The ranged minions are the ones that do a lot of damage. So if you take them out first, you'll notice that your minion waves just build and build and build up. Okay, guys? So again, boom. So this is going to be a nice push. We've got a lot of melee here. We've got a siege creep. We've only got a Decker here. Decker misses her stuns. She puts me inside a cage, and I'm like, okay, well, I'm just going to shoot the tower. So just keep shooting the tower. You see the tower's at half health. And look at the damage this thing does. Bam! Boom. There we go. Easy tower, guys. Easy tower. Now I decide to go back and get some more items. So we've finished up our Windcarver blade, and we have basically put in 150 health, along with 2 minor strikes into our Hunter's Guile. Give us a little bit of sustainability there and a little bit of extra damage. Okay, so we've got an extra 200 health from that. We are now at 22 card power, and the enemy Murdoch is at 15. So again, I'm not going to push this lane. I don't want to go past the river by myself. What I will do is take out these 2 back range creeps. Okay, bam, and rotate. Now that's set onto a slow push, and you'll see this pushing up. Now these guys have to make a decision now when I rotate, right? Do they stay and fight and lose a tower, or do they come back to defend their tower? And you see Aurora's already had to come back, yeah? Now this is a 5-on-4 match. 5-on-4 match where it's just... oh my god, hit him, come on. Bam. You're dead, buddy. So this guy here kills me. Eventually, but I'm just running around, running in circles. I make sure that when I'm running away, I don't run from my team. Yeah, I generally run around towards my team. Okay, and what that enables my team to do is get extra kills. Now you see what's happened here. She's rotated, but she hasn't set up this slow push. Okay, so as you can see, what's going to happen here is these are going to do damage to these minions, and then as this creep wave comes in, it is still going to push towards this tower. And this is what happens if you don't set up the creep wave, guys. Okay, you are going to lose towers very, very easily. Watch. Okay, this is coming in. Okay, that's going to finish off this creep wave, and it's going to push into this tower. And now that has forced Chimera to come over here now. And this is why setting the lane is so important, guys. Ah, black buff goodness. So now you see this lane is set in their favor, and it's going to start pushing in this direction. But I've got enough time, because it hasn't passed the river yet. I've got enough time to be able to do some damage. So you see, Aurora's ult there didn't stun me. Pop the Hunter's Guile to stop the ultimate from happening. Boom. Take out the Chimera. So I'm going to try and duke this, jump around, and there we go. Okay, so I missed... I didn't get hit by Sudupi's ultimate, so I know that I'm quite happy to just stand here and teleport back. If his ultimate wasn't down, then I probably would have gone around the corner. But this guy here, he's not having the best of times. So I'm at 29 card power, he's at 15, so I'm double his CXP at the moment, so I haven't got a clue what he's doing. I think, is he spending a lot of time in the jungle? I don't know what's going on there. So I've got 27 seconds till my Hunter's Guile. Okay, so I'm very much aware of that. So you see how I'm standing back? Yeah, she can still very easily kill me. So I'm gonna wait until this is off cooldown before I start tempting fate. Meanwhile, I'll go into the jungle, see if there's anything that I can take. One minion. It's better than no minions. Go back. Hunter's Guile's back online. So I'm like, okay, I can 1v1 her now. That's no problem. Her ultimate does nothing to me. So again, took out that back minion first, just in case I need to rotate. Boom, we're at 104 CS. So, big fight mid. Clear this wave. Bam, let it push up. Because I noticed that the fight is not necessarily going in our favour. So I'm going to put some heavy pressure on this whilst rotating. So you see, suddenly these people are like looking around. They're going, "Oh no, we need to go back. We need to sort that out." Support their ADC back, which has left 3 in the middle here. Okay, so this is a great opportunity for us to take these guys out. Okay, so I see that there's only 3 in here. I rotate around, and it's like, okay, I'll start doing some damage. Go into him, bam, Becca's dead. Ah, she got away. So I'm realizing that over on my side the creep wave is pushed. This is a typical low level thing where everyone goes to one side. Okay? Luckily though, I'm able to get a lot of CS from this. So again, taking out the back range minion just to help with the push. I see that Gideon's kind of being followed around by Aurora, knowing that this is gonna push now because we got the second wave coming in. I'm thinking, well, I want to rotate around the back. I don't always want to go in from the front. It's very obvious when you come in from the front, so you want to find some good angles to be able to jump in and do your attacks. I think this is a good attack from behind in a second. Okay, so I see these 3 in the middle. Come up over the top just to see what's going on. And you see Chimera's over here having to deal with that wave that was pushing in. So I see this pushing in, I'm like, okay, right, I need to rotate, I need to set this lane again, and I want to set it at this point. Because at this point, you look at it, and it's so far away from your base, you're like, oh, it's not going to do anything, that's fine. And then it pushes through. But I see there's a big fight coming in the mid. I realise that we can sort that out in a minute. We need to come in and make these guys think about coming around and attacking my friends. Well, I say friends, random pub people. And Grux has done the good thing because he had to go back and he realises that he needs to go back and get that sorted out. So as you can see, I'm by myself. I don't really have a support. Okay, so because I don't really have a support, what I'm doing is I'm trying to play as cautiously as possible. I will not be going past that river point.
An enemy has been slain.
Unless I feel safe. I see that Countess here is in trouble. So I'm thinking of rotating to try and help her. But these two back off. So I then come back mid in order to secure the invisible buff. And you see, the orange have some really good ward placement here. This is a good ward, this is good, this is good, this is good, this is good. We've got nothing. Absolutely nothing. These two wards here, right, are trash. That one's kind of okay because it sees in here, out to the side. Yeah, that's got like a 4-directional kind of view. But then, what? You know, what is this? The reason I didn't go for wards on this build, by the way, guys, is because my support, inverted commas, yeah? My support had wards. So I didn't feel it was necessary for me to get wards. Which allowed me to go into more damage. So that was a 3-for-1 battle. That was very, very bad. He's about to get smashed. Bam! Nice. So she's doing her job. That is what a Countess should do. She should just absolutely destroy the ADC every time she sees him pop up on the map. And that is really shutting him down. 15 CXP to 40. Holy crap. Did he go AFK? He must have gone AFK. He's level 6. Where's his items? What? I don't get what happened. Has he quit? Has he quit? Where is he? I think he's quit. Oh no, there he is. Strange. Gotta love this visual bug where you can't see their health properly. So that time I got hit by a raw result. I didn't realise it was happening, so I didn't pop my Hunter's Guile. That was completely my bad. But now I realise that I might need a little bit of health. Not health, health regen. Okay, his stuff just can't be showing up. There's no way he's level 6. So this wave over here is set to go towards here, so they can fight in the mid if they want to. Going around, trying to help Countess out. Grux hadn't missed this pull there. Oh! Chimera just dodged my right click. Look at this cheeky mofo. He could have killed me then. I don't know why he didn't just walk around the corner and just obliterate me. Gideon really annoyed me here. Steals all my farm. Grr. Okay, well we can't believe this anymore. See, we're on 44 CXP, highest on our team. We've got our 2 Rift Hunters. We've got our Swift Creek Heart. This howitzer was very smart and went through this way. Most people would expect him to back off that way. Now, rather than chase, which is what a lot of people would do, I'm going to stay here. I'm going to set the lane. I didn't think that they were going to get him, and they don't. As you can see, he gets away. And we're gonna set this lane. We're going to set this lane all the way back here, because I'm hoping that they are going to try and fight soon. It looks like this Chimera's posturing for a fight, so we're gonna take out a couple of creeps. Finish off. I think I get another Rift Hunter. Oh no. I go in for my crit bonus. There we go. Now, I see all this going on. I see one of the enemy dead, and I'm thinking this could be a really good opportunity for the Prime in a second. So I'm thinking I might set this lane, then I might go Prime. There we go. Boom. So just leave that there. That's gonna push up towards there. I decide to rotate in towards mid because they're getting pressured. Come in from behind. You see, I'm not going for the front. I'm going from behind. Bye bye, Howie. Bye-bye, Decker. See, and you see how she's running away from everyone? Right? Like, she manages to get away eventually, but she didn't help us at all. She should have jumped when she got to this like area here. She should have jumped and gone around towards us again. We could have just turned on the Aurora then and got a kill. But hey ho. So Aurora decides she wants to come in. A very stupid thing to do. think at this point, I die here. I think I go in a little bit too much, and my teammate's not there. Yeah. That was my bad. That was my bad for going in, not realizing my support wasn't behind me. Hasn't got much mana either. Oh, just got enough, look. So. Okay, so I end up not actually putting anything else in from here. I didn't need to. So we've got an incomplete Spear of the Rift Hunter here. That was going to be a 12 cost. We've got 2 Spear of the Rift Hunters. We've got Hunter's Guile with some health. We've got some Swift Creek Heart with some health and attack speed. And then we got our Sword of the Altar. So... Oh, Gideon, what are you doing? What are you doing with your life, Gideon? So there's all this going on, right? Okay. Howitzer's kind of overextended. He's taking a lot of damage, so I'm like, hey, screw this, guys. I'm going to go solo the OP. Boom. Done before anyone even noticed. Get some of that health regen coming up. So we're at like 200 last hits now, guys. 59 CS. Bear in mind, I mean, we haven't done any of the Raptors. Yeah. It hasn't... I've been playing a solo game. A solo game with a team game, okay? My solo game is where I'm just farming, setting the waves. My team game is where I rotate to help in team fights, okay? I have not really received any help from my teammates. There's not been any kind of, yeah, come on, let's go and let's do the Raptors or let's do the Prime or anything like that. It's all been decisions that I've made when I felt that it was safe to do what I needed to do. Pop. Bye bye, Inhib. Thank you, Howie. Howie actually pushed me into him then, which helped me. Help me kill him. Thank you, Halvitzer. Now I can go get my health back. Remember, guys, wards don't necessarily win games. Yeah, it's kind of your decision making. See, these guys are just sitting around here doing this, like protecting a T2 whilst their inhibitor gets taken, and that's game. That is game right there. They quit.
The enemy core.
Boom. There we go. So that's it, guys. Kind of in summary, yeah, before you rotate into a team fight, you've got to make sure that your lane is set. And the way you set the lane is by taking out the range creeps at the back, which creates a slow push. The slow push starting from as close to your base as possible is better because they will not react to it in time, okay? So if you imagine you started your slow push here, yeah, by the time it gets here, it'll have like 2 or 3 creep waves in it. They're not going to rotate when it's here, okay? They're very unlikely to rotate if it's down here as well. But you got to make sure that you set the lane, okay? And what this does is it means that when the fight's going on, wherever the fight's going on, your minions are actually doing something. Now, I'm surprised that I'm saying this, because this was Legacy in the Legacy map before Monolith. This was a must. You had to do this, okay? The minions were so powerful that they one creep wave could solo a tower, okay? The siege minions just did so much damage to the towers in Legacy that if you did not sit your minion waves before rotating, your tower would just fall. That's it. You wouldn't have enough time to get from the middle to the left or from the middle to the right in order to stop the creep push. Okay, and you couldn't do enough damage to the range minions either, because the damage was so nerfed. But yeah, you gotta set the creep wave before you rotate. Make sure you do rotate, even if your team is losing. Rotate, guys. Okay, just your presence there can sometimes change the game. And yeah, you can end up just 925. Yeah. So what I'm going to do now, guys, is I will put up my Sparrow build, how I use it, which abilities I level up first for her, and yeah, if you've enjoyed this video, guys, like, favorite, and subscribe to it, to my channel. Other than that, I'll see you soon, guys. Take care.